Hey interwebs, it's Jack K. Welcome for the Let's Go Eevee. I read that Clefairy evolves when exposed to a moonstone. Read that in a journal. I don't... Are Pokemon journals a common thing in the Pokemon universe? Maybe, perhaps. Who knows for sure? And I love how convenient this shortcut is because there's literally like... No, well I was gonna say there's no trainers here, but clearly they added a... coach trainer into the mix. And ouch. I'm sorry to hear that, Lava Lizard. Hopefully that gets better soon, though. Just keep resting. Just keep resting that ankle. Ice it as much as you can. Oh, you're not a coach trainer. You're just a normal trainer that I was lucky enough not to run into. Despite standing right behind your back for like a solid minute. Well, I mean, what better way to start up a battle, or start up a video than with a battle? Indeed. Yeah, it kind of sounds like an unfortunate day. Hopefully like this can perk things up and I just remember like, cool, I can just crunch it. Wait, I'm a poison type. I was gonna say that's my only real option, but then I remember who Bellele exists with its OP Majesty and power. And now it's good again. Alright. Got to go to super effective Flash! Really? I mean, like, I feel like that's a move that a trainer would normally have in this game, but it became a secret technique. This is not fair. This is not fair. My lord! Wasn't 2 flashes enough? Especially when you just freaking... Well, this is what I get. If you would have just attacked me sooner, then you wouldn't have... The fact that my moves kept missing would have actually meant something. Level up for... Remind me, game, who... Oh, Tina... Oh, that's right, I called her Tina Eddie because she was a girl and not boy like Tim Tut Eddie before him. I might as well get rid of Growl for that. And happy late Thanksgiving to you too. I might as well make it a conversation topic. If we're having... Anyone had some good food today? Like... I know, like, this wasn't as ideal of a year as most times, but, like... If nothing else, it's a good day for reflection. And I think that's the most important part about the holidays, just reflection on the good that you still have in your life, even for the bleakest of times. And I know from experience that it can be very hard to actually, like, stay positive when things aren't going well, but it helps if you can. Nah, you're good. I honestly don't. I kind of just threw that in there, that intermission stuff in the beginning, and I don't know what I was trying to say. Just casual chatting is fine. Like, if I feel like something is really gonna disrupt the commentary, I might ignore it. I guess I only say that because I like might get a little delay because I'm focusing more on just talking about the thought in my head instead of like what I usually do and stop exactly what I'm doing to read what's going on, but you probably made more big of a deal of it than it actually is. And like I thought I had topics to talk about, but I really don't. It's kind of like, oh, like this. Why does this trainer have Flash? It's annoying. And this particular patch of grass sticks out in my mind a lot because I just remember like finding Vulpix in it in the old days. Oh, that's a full-fledged Ninetales over there. Might as well go get it. Alright. I swear I didn't throw the ball yet, game, but okay. Whatever you say. Am I really gonna get this first try? Indeed it is. Alright. That reminds me I should probably go back to Poke Center to heal just because, like, Glitchhiss is already the weakest member of our party, so it's not really that good to just have them actually, like, get nothing out of it all. Why do I have my keyboard on here? Oh, that's right. So, as we make our way back to do that, I guess we could just talk about Pokemon Go. I mean, considering, like, it's me, and considering the chat, it was inevitably going to get brought up as a Pokemon Go event today, so why not just talk about it? After all, it's just like a good... probably the best chance I'm going to get to, like, reflect back on today's event, considering that it's probably not something I'm going to podcast about. The special research, my first and third encounter were shiny. Congrats. I remember I got a really good shiny as well. Weird. I thought I paused alerts. But thanks again for the follow, Jagged Rock. I'm gonna have to look into the stream elements and figure out what's going on with that a little later on. But I'm trying to remember exactly which encounter I got my first shiny in, but it was pretty early on. Like, I want to say it was in one of the first 3 encounters, but maybe it was like on the second set. So whatever the case may be, it was nice, and I overall ended up with like 2 new shiny Nidoran males and 2 shiny Nidoran females. So it ultimately worked out in the end. I finally got myself a Nidoran male to go along with the Nidoran female I got a little earlier on. What you find, Glitchhiss? Will you let me talk to you so I can get it? The first one I remember being Nidoran male. I recall that much. But like I said, like I got 2 of the male, 2 of the female, so if I really wanted to, I could complete the whole female set, because I did get that shiny a little earlier on. Yeah, I'm pretty confident that I got lucky. Not the luckiest I've seen on social media, but pretty lucky. Like, with the Meowth research day, I only got 2 shinies total. Just lucky enough to have one of them actually pop up on the stream. So, I will acknowledge that, like, getting two of each gender, unless they increase the odds for this particular community day or research day for whatever reason. Unless they did that, I will admit I got lucky. Yeah, 1 female and let's go. But your progress on that? Oh, right. Because the whole thing that happened before with the Switch and all that. Yeah! Meowth and... I kind of... I don't know if it's a popular opinion, but I am of the opinion that I feel like they should, if they're gonna like make the shiny rate so generous, but have a static amount that you can get, unlike in the long times ago where you used to like be able to farm research for shiny Pokemon for the Pokemon encounters until you just get as many shinies as you want. I'm kind of in the camp that like these special research just have like a thing where if you manage to get all the way to the end, that last Pokemon should be a guaranteed shiny. I mean, you put in the quote-unquote work to get all the way there, and like people on average are going to get at least 1 throughout the event. So like, why not make sure that people don't end up disappointed and get 1 shiny encounter at the end? I guess like part of it kind of ties back to like a whole bunch of controversy with the whole like, as Pokemon Go becomes more integrated with the main series games, I feel like the quote-unquote value of a Pokemon, like the shiny value, is something that comes up surprisingly a lot in debate. I don't exactly agree with it, because to me, it's just a video game. Who cares if I have like 20 freaking shinies and trade some of them to people? Like, if, especially with Pokemon Go, where the game, Where home and whatever implementations you transfer to from there pretty clearly label when a Pokemon came from Pokemon Go originally and when it came from a different platform. So in my head, like, if you really hate the fact that, like, there's more shiny Pokemons being traded around because Pokemon Go has a little more common of a shiny rate, then just ignore the shiny Pokemon that have that Pokemon Go label. Takes over and the Meowth was... Yeah, I guess I can just add salt into your wounds that it took you so long to complete that Meowth research. You love the Pokemon so much and weren't able to get a single shiny of it. If any assurance, like, I mean, on the very least, Meowth itself isn't going to go away. There's going to be more shiny checks coming up in the future. Even if it's just like you occasionally fighting one in the wild and all that. So, yeah, maybe... And it kind of just leads to part of my annoyance with the whole way that Pokemon Home was implemented. I mean, I've gotten used to it. I knew I was going to get used to it, even when I, like, had my criticism about it early on. But, like, the energy transfer thing is dumb. And the fact that they, like, give it the mobile game treatment where you can, like, bypass the time if you put money into it, kind of just turns something that's just, like, something silly into something that could be misinterpreted as malicious. Who knows, maybe I'm not wrong saying it's malicious. All I'm saying is that it doesn't really help Niantic's impression at all, the way that they have the money tie-in. Like, sure, it's nice to have a workaround, but are you really surprised you got that amount of criticism out of it all? You know, why am I even trying to get the items here? It's like... On one hand, I see my Eevee shake their tail, and I'm like, gotta go for the item, but then, like, Pokeball Plus Control Stick is not the most intuitive system in the world, and I'm like, is it even possible for me to be physically perfect enough? I guess even Glitziss is kind of getting... Oh, that's right, you're still fainted! I was gonna say, well, of course this process is painful. Yeah. I noticed that they space out the trainers a bit more. Like, usually in the old games, there's like a whole line of trainers. Excuse me, I guess. Trying to fight off the burp and trying to sneak its way out. They had a whole line of trainers right down here, and you just like fought one after another, or jumped right by all of them. I mean, I kind of missed that little tiny detail. But it's not really a biggie detail, like, it's kind of just like me being a nerd and noticing very, very little differences. That said, I mean, while we're making our way back, and I don't know when I'm gonna be visiting these trainers again, might as well, like, go in again now. And actually, like, we're getting close to Celadon City. It's kind of making me reflect on something. Like, I kind of try to remember exactly how getting into Saffron City works. Because in every game, you need to give the security guard some sort of drink in order to actually get into... get by the guards and get into the Saffron City itself. And in every game, like, Celadon City's a key to... Oh my god, it's a gambler with horn drill! It just clicked in my head. Quick, who's my most overpowered Pokemon? And you have a water move too. Perfect. Are you higher level? You are not more high level than the frickin' Rhyhorn. Oh, goody good drops. Thankfully, you're like quad wick to this, and like I might as well be OHKOing you. Up. Guess who's gotta make their way back to the Poké Center again? You know what? Not this guy. I have a box that I can swap Pokemon on the fly. I'm not really too worried about 69's level, because 69 always does everything it needs to just fine. Let's take this opportunity to give someone else a time in the spotlight. Who hasn't been out in a little bit? And you know what? Todd is higher level... You know what, I'm gonna just sneak Medley in here. She's obviously under level, but I'm just hoping that the rest of the team can carry her while we go for these other trainer battles. Am I gonna get a double battle, or am I gonna have to fight each one of these ones one-on-one? I was on a tangent about something, wasn't I? I feel like I got distracted. Oh yeah, Celadon City. Like, the key to getting to Saffron is always in Celadon City. But the way, funny enough, the way that it varies changes each game. In the original games, you just had to buy an item from a vending machine. Like the potion, like either the water, the lemonade, or the soda. And you could just go into... You could just take that item, go back to the security guards, regardless of which one it is, and just go right in. In Fire Red and Leaf Green, because held items were a thing, you could hypothetically break the game if you just had them hold one of those healing items, because it's just a normal item. It still is a normal item in like GBA remakes. So I guess the way they got around that was instead of making it one of those soda vending drinks that you give to the guards, that there's a particular drink that you get from a random NPC in the town, and then you go back. The problem is, like, the game doesn't really give you that much leadway, and especially if you're, like, going off of your memory from the Gen 1 games. You go and get the vending machine item, and then go your way back to the guards, and they don't react, and, like, I think they're at least generous enough to tell you, oh, I could really go for some tea. But then you're like, where the heck is the tea? Oh, I mean, I'll show you where the tea is. I just don't remember if this game requires a tea, or if it's some other methodology. I mean, knowing this game, they'll probably just, like, hold me by the hand and walk me right to where the tea is themselves. The weird thing is I don't remember that, though. I'm just assuming. And also, Glitches is kind of carrying. But Glitches, I kind of feel is under level, and I don't want them to miss out on experience if they get knocked out, because Lord knows it would be annoying if I have to go all the way back to the Poké Center. So, you know what, let's get Gambler in here for some good time. And hello, Jagged Rock, welcome over. You are in time for everyone's favorite segment of this particular show, Gambalea Gambles. Going for the metronome and let's see what happens. Yeah, go ahead and just keep giving me money. I'll take all the money you give me at the end of this battle. Let's see what we get. Fire Blast. And it misses. Well, at least it wasn't a self-destruct. Let's try again. Come on, big money, no whammies, no whammies. I don't care about the money, just don't give me a whammy. Oh my god, this move never ceases to amaze me. 2 fire blasts in a row, and they both miss. Let's go for triple. I don't even care if the mic is probably freaking peeking out at this point. Let's go for a 3rd fire blast. I'll even take a thunder. Rage. Oh. That's actually kind of anticlimactic. But at least it's not hurting me. This poor lass doesn't even know what to do at this point. She's just saying, like, what's this Clefairy doing? Just, like, standing there wiggling his finger all day around. Like, come on, just give me the freaking Thunderbolt. Like, either just... Like, it's been 4 moves. Either give me something useful, or just save me from the annoyance. Wow, wow, wowie, wowie. At least we get to see that animation. It's kind of cool. I don't think I've ever seen Disable's animation before. Come on, one more time. One more time. Almost waste all of our PP for the move on the single fight. Okay, I think this will at least knock it out. Yes, I could have taken care of that fight in like half the time if I just went for the Moonblast, but that's the fun of Gambalea. It would have been boring if I just went for the basic move. Oh, and that was just the one NPC. Wally. Well, let me like have Tina Eddie lead out. Or Tina Etty. It's not Eddie, because that's with D's. But double T's. For some reason I can't like pronounce that in a way that differentiates itself from Eddie. Oh, did I pick a good Pokemon to switch my lead to? Gonna just go... Oh, right, I only have Dig. I mean, at least this will knock it out, but something tells me that, like, going for Thunder... Oh, Sucker Punch wouldn't have been quicker. I have no idea why this Pikachu went for Thunder Wave. It's not like it would have actually done anything, because I'm a freaking ground type. What did I do to your poor cute Pokemon? Well, your poor cute Pokemon could have not done a Thunder Wave, and maybe then it wouldn't have gotten knocked out as hard. Probably not, but it at least wouldn't have been embarrassed in the process of getting knocked out. Okay, so let's try this again. I am... Please, let me just get one item, and I promise not... I'll promise to end everyone's suffering once I get one item. Anything. It could be anything. I just want the satisfaction of all my time running around this tiny space to not be for nothing. Please. Screw it. Just screw it, boo, screw it. Look, there's an item on the ground, I'm gonna count that. Oh, cool, I found an item in the underground. All that time wasted running around was not totally wasted in the slightest. Hey, cool, I actually found one that was actually hidden. Not one I'm ever gonna actually use, but it's a thing. Like, I mean, there's a couple nuggets along the way, but it's not really that worth it. I'm just gonna go forward. Are you a trading one? Do you go often? Oh, you know what I mean, to the stuff. I feel like they were trying to make a relationship joke there. And I just botched it. Who has DMing me? Oh, that's just Discord. Maybe I should, like, you know, get my phone away from the mic. I mean, I get that it's like a casual playthrough. That I'm not taking anything seriously, but maybe, like... Excuse me. Notifications from my phone would help, like, reduce the things a bit. Wow, I can't wait for you to evolve and at least be as frail as paper instead of as frail as glass. Well, I mean, no science major, so who knows if, like, the glass is more frail than the paper. I should have just gone for frickin' Sucker Punch. I did say frickin', right? I have this shiny new move, and I wasn't using it. And now Tintanetti is falling to the ground. Now, question is, do I go for the gamble? Or do I just, like, end everyone's suffering and just do it now? Well, let's go for one. Just one. What's the worst thing that can happen? I mean, they got an ice cream now anyway, so I could go for a physical move instead of the special move that I have. Waggle, waggle, waggle! Whoa, there's that nice events drop to cancel out the special defense boost that they got. Hey, we had our fun. This Raichu's actually threatening. Case in point. I should probably just take care of it. Can only toy around with things... Oh, wow. Especially when that was the amount... Oh, yeah, because the... because of... the light screen. I think I outspeed it, though. What do I got to lose? Oh yeah, it has quick attack. That's what I got to lose. Well, you tried your best, Gimbalea. That's all we can ask for. I should Nah, I'm gonna play a safe. I was gonna like be funny, haha. I'm gonna beat you with the Quad Weak Pokemon just because it's so powerful. But Raichu's probably a speedy boy. I probably shouldn't play around with that. Now, do I go for fire attack? Water attack? Electric attack? You know what? I mean, we're right at Pokemon Center. I'm never gonna use this double edge again. Let's just go for neutral hard damage. I just remembered like how freaking amazing it is that Eevee gets double edge, like one of the most powerful normal type moves in the game so early on. Oh, and Dugtrio's still a thing. You know what? I'm kind of just curious to see how well Medley can do. Like, if Medley can like get some experience to pull things over. If not, it'll be for the content. I don't think it's a high enough level yet to know Rock Slide. Half tempted to go for the mirror move, but I don't. Oh yeah, Slash is with damage that hurts. Forgot about that detail. I mean, I guess at the very least I could like argue that this was just me stalling out time for the light screen to go away. Yeah, let's just go with that and not me being dumb. Okay, so all I need to do is Water Pulse and win. Dugtrio is a fast one. But as long as I just don't get critted, we'll be good. I got critted. But I'm still good. Knock on wood. I mean, like, we saw how much it did when it crit. I think we're still good. Oh, they still have one more Pokemon in the back. How did I forget about that? I mean, at the very least, we're like, are pushing Medley up in levels. And we've had enough fun. Time just to end this. Like, this fight's kind of dragged out a little longer than it needs to, as is. So come on out, Jenna girl. All you gotta do is Sizzle Sazzle, or whatever dumb name they decide to give this move. Buzzy Buzz, that's right. Sizzle Sazzle is the fire move. And this should be over. Unfortunately, it's more broken than fun. We have to watch this animation of it being paralyzed. That I would say it doesn't even matter, but I guess the fact that it outsped us. Oh, it outsped us because it used a priority move. So that watching it get into the paralyzation animation was a complete waste of everyone's time. But I refuse to end the episode until we see how we get past the security guards in Saffron City. So I'll just pick this up, since I went for the trouble of finding that trainer to get to it anyways. You're a coach trainer. I'll come back to you later. I mean, I need to heal anyways, but I kind of would really don't want to end things off until I figure out where the T is. If it's even a T in this game, who knows? It is, like, you can't have held items in this game, so, like, maybe they reverted it back to the way it was. At the very least, I could show you guys where the T is in Fire Red and Leaf Green. Hey, you. What are you doing running around here? We're Team Rocket, don't you know? And I'll probably never do that Team Rocket impression again. Oh, that's right, Brock. I think Brock just pretty much gives it to you. I mean, I'll get the game props. It's like... I was gonna say, like, you can actually just walk by him. You gotta put in some effort to actually, like, trigger the scene. But no, I just wasn't close enough. Well, maybe because you have a history. Oh no, it's just Peter Crunchies, really? I do remember getting Peter Crunchies from Brock, and it makes perfect sense because he's a Peter City gym leader. Oh, there's a T. I don't have enough space to give that first card now. Oh wow, and they even spell it out for you. I mean, let's be honest, that was a stupidly convoluted puzzle, so I don't mind it being freaking spelled out. It's kinda dumb it existed in the first place. Only kinda. Like, I do appreciate, like, some problem solving. But when you, like... It's just one of the many times when I could, like, see the argument going both ways. Let's just leave it at that. Now, I recall, like, there being something special behind, in the back of this building. In older games, this was how you got your Eevee. That was the only way to get Eevee in the game. But I kind of want to, like, explore around. Like, clearly they're not going to give us an Eevee in this game, especially because you can find them in the wild. So, I'm trying to remember exactly what we get instead. And I think the easiest way to find out would just be to go up and look into it. Find out from first-hand experience and all that. And... one more step. As you see from my notes on the board, there's nothing I don't know. I even know about the world that can be found on your Nintendo Switch. He knows too much, people. We gotta eradicate him now. Pamphlet and TM, 60 TMs. And just a play rough TM, that's it. I mean, play rough is a pretty good move. So I'll take it. Nah, I think that's just mimicking the old games where it talks about, like, I think, like, trading stuff gets talked about here. This guy does know too much, though. I think we're all in agreement that we gotta keep an eye on him. He could be the next Deadpool of our generation. Wow, that was, like... I mean, saying Deadpool is PG, like, it's just a word name. A word if you don't even have the association, but I kind of don't know if I like the things I'm implying. At least I don't have the family-friendly tag on, so, like, on the off chance I do accidentally screw up, it's not like anyone's gonna sue me for that. Actually, who knows how the family-friendly tag works? I probably could get away with it. I don't think I've ever had a situation where I didn't need it. Also, shoutouts to me, like, starting this episode talking about how I'm not trying to isolate the YouTube audience. And I just do absolutely everything to isolate the YouTube audience in this episode. Sorry, y'all. Alright. Let's see. That's a 40-minute recording, even with the cutting out to the Poké Center back a couple times. I think that's a good place to end off as any. So next time we'll explore... we'll probably explore Celadon City. I'm just debating if we should finish up the trainers in Route 7 and, like, showcase the T and anything extra like that. I guess we'll see how the time works out. Until then, though, take care.